Hello, and thank you for joining our virtual grand reopening of the National Park College Makerspace. I'm so thrilled that you've joined us today. I would like to introduce our first speaker, Dr. John Hogan, President of National Park College.
Thank you, Kelly. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and the administration of National Park College, it's my pleasure to welcome everybody here today, both in person and remotely, and to join in the success, the celebration of success that is the Makerspace. So I'm very grateful to the college community and the Makerspace team, our business community, for the conceptual support and working hard to make this a reality. 5 years ago, we had the vision to create a space that would enable students and employers and community leaders and faculty to work together in hands-on kinds of projects. And I'm proud how this initiative has come to fruition. And I'm certain that it's going to continue, and the additional investment the college has made is going to provide a return. This is a place for students to learn through free access to emerging technologies, software, and other tools. Our goal is to enhance learning by providing open source opportunities to explore through hands-on, real-world projects that cross all disciplinary boundaries. It's my opinion that the Makerspace will have a profound impact on our community. It's available to students, parents, and employers, and all others who would benefit from working with NPC's Makerspace. Our success as a college is determined by our commitment to original thinking and problem solving. The Makerspace is emblematic of NPC's character as a hub for innovation and creativity. I'm excited to see what pioneering projects and ideas emerge from this new space. I'm looking forward to hearing from our industry partner, Mark Conry, NPC student Mark Mccorkle, and our ITC Makerspace team. Thank you all for joining us today.
Thank you, Dr. Hogan. And now it is my pleasure to introduce our next speaker, who is also one of our makers here. I'll call you Doctor. Mark Conry. He's the owner of Jayco Orthopedics.
Thank you very much. When I was asked to come out and say some things about how the community small businesses are using the Makerspace, I was very, very happy to take advantage of that, to pay them back for what they've been able to do for me. Small businesses, I'm sure anybody out there who owns one knows that the challenges of a small business, well, not the least of which is understanding how best to utilize our capital. Oftentimes we want to be able to do innovative things, to make new products, but to go out and invest in machinery and tools in order to do that is sometimes very challenging for small businesses. The Makerspace has allowed me to use their rapid prototyping products, 3D printers, take that information, take it into the back and use their machine tools. Buying something just as simple as a 3D printer is not easy. Buying large CNC machines is almost impossible in the environment today. So to be able to have that access to that, along with the expertise that they are able to provide to small businesses has been very helpful to me, as well as the networking part of it, to be able to be introduced to other businesses in the area and to the resources at the state level that Robin and the people at the ITC have been able to help me to meet with and to promote my business. So happy to be able to help, and really look forward to continuing that help in the future, and would request that other people in the area take advantage of the ITC and support it as best they can. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for being here today. Next, I would like to introduce one of our National Park College students. He's not only a student, he's a maker, and he's also employed here at the Makerspace. So it's my pleasure to introduce Mark Mccorkle.
Thank you. The Makerspace, for me, as a student, it's been a great place to create some really cool projects. I'm a computer science major, so I'm a nerd at heart. And so I like to tinker and make things. And so among some of the cool projects that I've done, I've been able to use microcontrollers and electronics to create LED displays and solar panels that actually track and orient towards the sun. And with the solar panel project, it's challenged my knowledge of electronics, but it allowed me to learn as I become more greener. Being a member of the Makers Club, I've actually was able to work with some of the other clubs on campus to actually design and create the Nighthawk Box, which is a free pantry that will be placed on campus. Currently, I'm working on a nose cone that will allow me to, in hobby rocketry, will allow me to CNC foam that I will come back later and reinforce fiberglass. But there's many other projects that a lot of us have as time goes along, and I look forward to the time here at the space. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Before I introduce, Robin Pelton, who is the Innovative Technology Center Director, I do want to give just a little bit of background on the Innovative Technology Center and the National Park College Makerspace. The center was established back in 2015 through a grant from the Arkansas Department of Higher Education. It was a regional workforce grant, and over the last 5 years has provided us with more than $1 million to help industry and students in our community become budding entrepreneurs and innovators, and it's such a crucial part to economic development here in Garland County. Since 2015, the Makerspace and the Innovative Technology Center has touched the lives of more than 10,000 students, K-12 students, community members, entrepreneurs, industry partners, and employees. And it's our vision to continue to grow this and make it even brighter. So with that, I'd like to introduce Robin Pelton, the ITC Director.
Thank you, Kelly. I really appreciate that, and I'm so proud to be here today to see this take place. It's been a lot of hard work, and we could not have done it without so many supporters that I can't possibly name them all today. But I too wanted to point out our biggest supporter, the Arkansas Department of Higher Education. Without their help, we definitely wouldn't be here today. But now it's time for us to look forward today as well. We now have to step up and ensure that the Makerspace is sustainable. So everything up to this point has been offered at no cost in our center because we wanted to get people involved and see what kinds of projects and problems they could solve by utilizing our equipment and our resources. But in order for us to move forward, we must make sure that we meet the needs of the community. And in order to do that, we need your help. Today marks the beginning of a new era for your Makerspace. Our vision is to further impact our community and challenge the entrepreneurial spirit. So I encourage you to visit our website, np.edu/Makerspace. There you will see membership to the Makerspace opportunities, as well as sponsorship opportunities to support this valuable resource, which is available to individuals and businesses alike. If you do that today or this week, you will receive a 10% discount on an annual membership, and you will also be entered into a drawing for a free membership. When you do that, either this week or in the future, you will also be included on our Makerspace Visionary Hall of Fame. And we have designated a particular wall in our center here that we will highlight the people that had the vision with us to make this a reality. We know that the facility will be able to enable our students to thrive and help our businesses improve, some of which have already been able to prototype and produce special projects that will benefit not only their company, but you and the community. And therefore, we ask that you help us to keep our vision alive and keep this makerspace growing for you. With that, I'm going to ask that our Chamber of Commerce help us to do our official ribbon cutting. And I want you to stay with us because following that, we're going to give you a tour of the facility.
Where's Michael? Mark? I'll just stand right here. When you gotta count them all? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yay!
And next will be our tour that will be conducted virtually, and it will be led by Michael Carr, our program coordinator.
Thank you for coming into the Makerspace today. I'm Michael Carr, I'm the program coordinator. I'll give you a quick tour, show you around the space, show you what we're all about. So behind me, you see the little social area that we've set up, a little lounge. People can come in, hang out, talk, you know, just enjoy the atmosphere of the Makerspace itself. Up here in the window, we have a display cabinet that's set up for our student makers. If they make something that they want to try and sell, say something that you might find at the farmer's market at a booth, they can display it in the window and potentially be able to sell that to people coming into the space. This is our job post. We like a good physical post because you can't ever lose that. It's not going to refresh on you, not going to scroll past it. This is if you have a job that you would like done that would be a perfect fit for one of our makers. You can talk to me, get it approved, we'll stick it up here, and our makers will be able to look through them, pick a job that they would like to do, contact you, complete that work for you. This is a good way for the community and the students of National Park College to interact and collaborate on projects that affect the community. This is the general area where collaboration and working happens. We have these nice tables that have magnets on them so you can separate them, bring them together. If you want to work independently, you can take a table and set it up where you'd like. If you want to work in a group, you can bring them together and all work together. And in here we have our small classroom. It's a rather small classroom, but it'll work for many of our workshops. We currently have an industrial robot set up in here as there's a class that needs to occur here in the next few months. This robot will ultimately end up in our industrial tech center. This space can also be used for small interviews, video recording. If you have a need for a space to do some audio or video recording, we're going to be working to set up this space to accommodate that. Here you get the first glimpse of the Fabrication Junction Center, our wood shop. You can work on many wood projects in there. We will come back to that. But first we'll come down here and take a look at our textiles and our small Mac lab. This is our textile workstations. We currently have 2 Bernina machines, the Bernina Serger here, and then we have a small Bernina sewing machine as well. We also over here have a Singer that does do some light embroidery work, and we do have a Cricut as well. It is currently on loan, so it is not physically in the space. We do have 2 customizable mannequins as well, or dress forms that can be used for creating cosplay or gowns or dresses, or if you want nice dress shirts, you can use those, customize them. We've got padding so you can make it form fit for your body. Here in the center of the room, where you can see the tape, we're going to be constructing a large sewing table that's going to have a padded top, which will allow people to work on larger projects and be able to actually pin to the table, which is a really nice feature. This is our small Mac lab. Currently, these computers are set up to accommodate any digital creation or editing needs that you may have, be it Photoshop, CAD work, video editing. These Macs should be able to accommodate those projects. Here we have our 2 new color printers. This one is more or less your standard color printer. This one here is a wide format. You can print up to 24 inches wide on it. So if you want to print blueprints for a wood project, templates for sewing, or posters that you would like to hang, this printer can accommodate those needs. This is our 3D printers. We currently have 12 of these small printers here. The materials that you can print in are ABS, PLA, and this meltable wax filament for projects such as gloss wax casting. We also have a 3D scanner. It does have a turntable, so you can set small objects on it and scan it. But it is ultimately a handheld device that you can use to scan an object and replicate it in extreme detail. And then you can use that model to either 3D print or your other digital needs. This is our electronic station. Please excuse the mess at the moment. We're currently working on a laptop. This space is used for electronics repair and troubleshooting. Here we have our laser cutter. This machine does have pass-through trays, so you can work with longer material than the machine actually accommodates. The materials that go in this are primarily wood. However, you can also laserable rubber and some plastics, primarily acrylic. Nothing that has toxic fumes. Here we are in the FJC. You can see behind me we have a lot of heavy woodworking equipment, including a large bandsaw, joiner router, very nice table saw. Here, centrally located, we have a fairly large work table with customizable power. These outlets can actually be moved around and shifted and changed out depending on the needs of the project or the space itself. Up here, you see our small work carts. These are primarily for small projects and leaving projects overnight. You can simply set a project on here, say if it was glued, you can clamp it and push it here out of the way and leave it overnight. And here we have a CNC router, and then also off camera outside we have a small kiln. Well, I thank you so much for coming in and taking this wonderful tour of the Makerspace. I know that there was a lot of information to cover, so if you have any questions, please stop in or visit us on the website, np.edu/makerspace. If you have any questions, feel free to email makerspace@np.edu.
Welcome back. We hope you enjoyed the video. And now here to wrap up our day is Forrest Spicer. Forrest is the chair for our Board of Trustees here at National Park College.
Well, thank you, Kelly. I appreciate the opportunity to share a few words from the Board of Trustees. I know The trustees are very excited about the makers space here. We've seen it evolve over the last 3 or 4 years, and it's certainly a very dynamic thing that we're adding to our curriculum offering here at National Park College. I'm very intrigued, amazed, and impressed with anybody that can make anything, even this podium or that table or these lights. That ability transcends anything I can imagine, for sure. But I think what I've said, we've shared on behalf of the trustees for many years, is that National Park College continues to transform the educational offering in our community. And this maker movement that is part of our academic delivery in this community is certainly no exception. The Makerspace contributes in so many ways in our community to economic development. And briefly, 4 areas that it certainly makes a difference is that it offers an ability to create a cultural change. As I said, I'm very amazed how people can make things out of nothing almost. And this gives an opportunity for students in our community to think of themselves differently culturally, that they could actually make something. And that's certainly a way to change the culture of the thought process in our community. And it will also encourage entrepreneurship, as Robin and others have mentioned. Certainly the ability to do something other than just for fun, do something that they can make and prosper with and help develop the economy further. Certainly supporting small business development, small business growth in our community. I'm a banker by trade, and I know Gary and his team from Hot Springs Metro Partnership and the Chamber of Commerce. We certainly want to see small businesses thrive and develop and grow. So the makers movement certainly can help with that respect. And certainly for workforce training, an area that we have been developing for years, since 1973 at National Park College, and with increased momentum and a heightened level of emphasis on workforce development and training, the makers space will certainly add to that in many ways. And then something that I've been passionate about for several years is the recruitment and especially the retention of our workforce. These students that go through our high schools in our community and look for opportunities to make a living for their family and to create a nice standard of living, the makers opportunity, makerspace opportunity certainly can help retain young entrepreneurs, young creators of some really nice products, machines, tools, concepts, anything like that that will allow them to stay in our community and help develop the overall economy is certainly a strong benefit to everyone. And we, I think at National Park College, are certainly fully supportive of the makers movement, the maker space, and we certainly see this as a further enhancement to the economic and educational offering in our community. So Kelly, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, we certainly applaud the efforts here, and we want to see more and more development from what you're inspiring, as well as Robin and the rest of the team here. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And again, thank you all for joining us today, and have a lovely afternoon, and come see us soon here at np.edu/makerspace.